ازيكم يا شباب، اخباركم ايه؟ نورتوني. عايزك كده تركز معايا في نقطة مهمة قوي. يونت 8 كده في شوية كلمات عايزين نعرفها. apart منفصلة جزء، apart كوان word منفرد بمعزل بعيد عن. position موقع متحرك او مكانة اجتماعية. location موقع جغرافي او موقع تصوير. succeed in ينجح يجتاز تاخد verb plus ing. manage to ينجح يجتاز يجرها المصدر. experience ودي قابلة للجمع بمعنى تجربة حياتية أو خبرة في العمل لا تجمع طبعا، أو experience يجرب. experiment تجربة علمية. طبعا بنقول do experiment do experiment. طيب نركز في اللي جاية. contact with يتواصل مع عن طريق التليفون، لكن connect with يربط حاجتين ببعض. communicate with يتواصل مع شخص، connect to يوصل حاجتين ببعض. جريد صف دراسي، تقدير، درجة امتحان أو شهادة، لكن ديجري درجة حرارة أو مؤهل دراسي أو مستوى دراسي. رانك رتبة أو مرتبة اجتماعية، سيرتيفيكت شهادة رسمية. سوشيبل اجتماعي للأشخاص، سوشيال اجتماعي للأشياء. سوسايتي مجتمع الكبير، كوميونيتي المجتمع الصغير. كانديديت شخص مرشح لوظيفة، مرشح مش هو اللي جه ورا الترشيح بتاع الوظيفة، عشان فيه كفاءة فبنتناقش كأصحاب عمل هو اللي يبقى المدير ولا لا. انما ابليكانت انا اللي بتقدم بطلب للحصول على الوظيفة. طبعا يبقى مرشح انتخابات، جائزة، منصب. نفس الحكاية متقدم وظيفة ممكن يتقدم لجنسية، قرض. جرادويت ان يتخرج في مجال وفرع من فروع العلوم. جرادويت از الوظيفة. اما جرادويت فروم يتخرج من كلية او جامعة. اجرادويت اوف خريج جامعة كذا. being charged of مسؤول عن. be charged with the accused of و convicted of. convicted of مدان بيه، convicted of مدان بيه. طيب تعال نروح كده لتيك نشوف حوارها ايه. take ليها اكتر من معنى. take somebody on يشغل شخص عنده، يوظفه عنده. take over يتولى المسؤولية. take up يشغل حيز او يشغل وقت. take turns يتبادل ادوار. لكن take something on يتقبل مسؤوليته، يتكفل بالقيام بعمل مؤقت. تيك اوف ينجح بشكل مفاجئ وده الأهم، أو يخلع ملابس أو تخلع الطائرة. تيك إن يمتص أو يفهم، وتيجي بمعنى يستضيف كمان شخص. We took him in during his study. take place يحدث أو يقع. respect يحترم أو يظهر احترام. respectful يحترم غيره، ولما respectful بتاخد to towards of to towards of. اما respected محترم لانجازاته يجوزها وظيفه، position. respected player، respected doctor. respectable بقى جدير باحترام لاخلاقه، عائلته، مقبول اجتماعيا. work on يطور، يحسن من شيء، يصلح شيء او يقنع شخص بحاجه. work for يعمل لحساب شخص. work out يستنتج او يستنبط او يحل. work as يجي وراها الوظيفه. بص يا سيدي، الافعال اللي جايه دي بيجي وراها المصدر ميك وسي وهيلب وهير، تمام. بس عندنا what you see وهير يجي وراها الفعل في الاي ان جي. بس عندنا مشكله صغيره لما نيجي نعملهم باسف. they saw him leave the building. he was seen to leave the building. منطقي اي فعل باسف بيجي وراه to المصدر، ولكن they saw him running في الحاله دي بسيب الاي ان جي زي ما هي. he was seen running. وفي فرق في المعنى. run هنا بتفرج على جزء من الحدث او بشاهد جزء من الحدث، لكن leave بشوف الحدث ككل. فخلي بالك في حالة الباسيف لو سي جاي وراها مصدر عادي جدا نحط في الباسيف تو المصدر، اما لو سي جاي وراها ان جي بنسيب الاي ان جي زي ما هي. طيب يلا بينا كده بقى نتدرب على الحل كده ونستمتع بحل اليونت. اكيد انت ذاكرت يعني. I'm hard working and organized individual with a genuine interest in digital marketing. طيب I'm hard working motivated عايز صفة عشان بصف فيها ايه الانديفيدوال ده. I'm able to build websites perfectly. Build here is similar in meaning to create. You should internship on something you really enjoy. excel عايز verb. لازم تتفوق في الانترنشيب في الحاجة اللي انت بتستمتع بيها. Teacher use tests to evaluate how much the students have learned. My aunt is in several languages fluent. تعال نشوف كده مع بعض رقم 6. I'm going to do an internship. Do internship. Nader has been a golf scholarship at the University of Hawaii awarded. No list of good customer service is complete without empathy skills. He had been in the country to a talk about illegal conspiracies. Give a talk. We have in contact since we met on holiday. We have stayed in contact. We many obstacles in our journey. Braved هو تغلب على بشجاعة. He will be promoted. He will the finance department. He will head. وكابتن يترأس فيبقى ENC. Please sunscreen before going outside. هنا هنحط النقط. هتبقى apply اللي هو حط كريم قبل ما تنزل. نشوف 14 مع بعض. She doesn't spend a pound unless she ensured it is necessary. She is economical. موفرة. مقتصدة. We both work the same company. Work for. The student couldn't take the main points in the lesson. Take in. يستوعب. The underground is one of the most impressive engineering works من الأعمال الهندسية الرائعة. نشوف 18. I'm looking an internship at a car factory. 4. I have got 3 advanced level qualifications. Advanced level qualification grade A in business studies. Safety measures inside the factory must be taken seriously. In her CV, my sister presented herself as for an internship in digital marketing. Candidate. مرشحة. Due to the enthusiasm they have, young people can succeed in their jobs although they هي ناقصة بس كلمة experience. Lack experience. The new approaches offer significant opportunities for Sundays and Wednesdays. The new approaches offer significant opportunities for Sundays. هي النقط هتبقى بعد significant offer significant organizational opportunities. عايز احط صفة قبل opportunities. نروح ل 24. Is a summary of a person's education, experience, and skills. CV, curriculum vitae. The language, ideas, invention, and the art of particular group in a specific job بنسميها ايه بقى؟ برافو عليك. skill. In the interview she mentioned her previous experience. course في أثناء during يعني. something went wrong فبالتالي هتبقى has gone wrong. His comment about cooking was not to our discussion about sports relevant to. My boss gives me much more freedom than the previous one. Current الحالي. 30. Parents have an obligation to make sure their children receive a proper ملائم. The disease was at an advanced stage. مرحلة متأخرة. He was taken to a big hospital. Many of the company threatened to quit if working conditions didn't improve. Employees. ماركتينج ديجيتال ماركتينج. نروح كده مع بعض ل 34. 4 years studies have shown that between smoking and cancer link. In the personal statement applicant explain why they deserve to have scholarship. رأي في نفسه. Fear of cancer him to quit smoking motivated him. I want to stand up for all the decent hard working families. صفة. Her latest TV serial is based on مبني على obesity is a major risk factor عامل. Holiday camps employ only a very small number of permanent staff. When you finish move on to انتقل من إلى. At college I took an active in students politics part. نروح مع بعض ل 43. If your letter is published you will receive when all of them. The police arrived, took one look and called the fire brigade اللي هي المطافي. The new head teacher has taken the challenge of improving the school. Take on تولى مسؤولية التحدي. He had great interest in my work. shown. نروح ل 47 مع بعض. The place has from a small fishing communities into a thriving tourist resort. Has developed. Students can get choices about the type of internship they apply for. Students can make a choice. You will need to find an internship that is good for your skills. هي في غلطة طبعا في الجملة. a good لازم يجي وراها noun for your skills. فهنا حطينا صفات كلها في الجملة كلها تبقى غلط. You will need to find an internship that is شيل a good دي خالص. That is suitable for your skills. Suitable for. Appropriate to. طبعا fit for بس دي بتيجي للمقاس. At the court he was able to her attacker. Identify تتعرف على. The service has been designed spectacularly for use by children. ولا specifically نفكر بقى. دي تم تخصيصها بشكل محدد للأطفال. When the work is motivating, productivity increases. Atmosphere. In many, it is the pressure of the job that causes managers to behave like this situation. He felt fine for being a little tired, except for. نروح ل 55. An internship at a respected company محترمة gives you an advantage over other candidates. My long-term goal is to have a successful career as a project manager. He recently from the Faculty of Commerce and is currently an accountant at an international company. Graduated. If he is dissatisfied with the product, the newspapers standards, editorial standards, have sunk to the level of tabloid journalism. I don't think you have enough resources to do this task, perform, carry out. All mentioned صح. كلهم صح. Organizer are looking for someone to the project. Manage Think about what sort of impression you wanted to make وgive. B and C. Conference rooms were equipped at great expanse على مستوى عالي. One candidate in particular impressed us as verb. When we looked around the school, we got a very good impression. I keep my computer printer under a plastic cover. Fragile هو سهل الكسر. He has spent the last 2 years working a book about children. Work on. The writer gets an immediate feedback and simply has to imagine the reader reaction. Unemployment is one of that led to terrorism. Factors. عوامل. تعال نشوف 70. Unfortunately, the accident left the young man temporarily disabled. Disabled صفة يجي قبلها adverb. حفظنا بقى. Sales employees need to have effective interpersonal skills. She refused to be treated by and demanding to see a qualified doctor. An intern. رفضت خالص متدرب. Many simply don't meet hiring requirement. Many applicants. I don't feel to commit. I know nothing about the subject. I don't feel مش حاسس إني مؤهل للرد. Qualified. Whatever you are writing, make sure you are clear, concise and accurate. Concise دقيق. The blame for was placed firmly on the company. The blame for the disaster. She gave up work and devoted herself to her family. Devote herself. She gave up work to devote herself to her family. طبعا هتبقى الغلطة بس في مكان النقط. She gave up النقط هنا مش هنا. ففول تايم جوب ضحت بوظيفتها علشان توهب نفسها لعائلتها. The amazing discovery. The way for the development of effective and new treatments. Pave the way. يمهد. The plan is designed to employees to work more efficiently. Motivate. Another poor harvest would be disaster. The sign of disaster is catastrophe. Just a 5-minute exercise a day could all the difference make. The new 2 houses have been quite far apart. منفصلين تماما. He showed a keen in music from his childhood. A keen interest. Before you set your targets, make sure that they are achievable. The statement is absolutely essential to the success of your job application. The personal. The abandoned their plans هتبقى they abandoned their plans to a business altogether. Startup يبدأ شغل جديد من الأول. Cancer is a long-term illness and regular follow-up appointments are necessary. متابعته. These are a few exceptionally brilliant and hard-working individuals. He was very aware of his difference from the other children. عارف أنه مختلف عن بقية الأطفال. Toa took painting for a while but soon lost interest. Took up. يمتهن نفسه ويشغل نفسه بيه. He the farm after his father death. Took charge of the farm. Was in charge of the farm. لكن ما ينفعش charged with عشان متهم بيه. This is clearly an unacceptable behavior. Inappropriate. The newspaper published criticizing the government economic policy. Editorial. مقالة في صفحة رئيسية. A marriage involves being هنصلح دي بس عشان دي فرق كتير. Being in court he denied all the charges. كل التهم أنكرها. Travel restrictions are firmly applied in many countries due to COVID-19. It's a prejudice in this country to exclude job on grounds of gender. Job applicants is an action, especially an official one, that's intended to deal with a particular problem. An ولا a measure. The school has also won a string of awards for sporting and academic excellence. التميز. The mission of the festival is to promote excellence in children films. You would be well advised to have the proper or appropriate PNC. Vaccines طبعا أو vaccination اللي هي التطعيمات means having the skills and the qualifications that will help you to find a job. Employable. I'm working on my father بقنع بابا to get him to take me to the airport. I much information from the meeting. I gained شيء معنوي. This virus is spread by coming in contact with. There isn't the slightest of doubt that he is innocent. There isn't the slightest degree. ما عندناش يعني درجة واحدة بس من الشك. Some people commute long distances while others work. As a freelance accountant, I can choose exactly which project to take on. Don't take more than you can take on. She had a very happy childhood, and I guess her confidence is a product of that. Sadly, teachers don't enjoy that is accorded to doctors and the lawyers. The respect. ما بياخدوش نفس الاحترام. How would you your meal on a scale from 1 to 5? Grades. ترقم. A trainer has been brought in to work on her fitness. يعمل عليها تحسين. The look on her face when I told her was rewarding. Reading novels describe new and exciting experiences. يعني experiences خبرات في الحياة. 116. Stephen's quick thinking has him a bravery award. Earned him. كسبته. I have got 3 advanced level qualification at grade A in business studies level. I was careful to make notes of everything throughout. This of the performance impressed in all. Excellence. These exercises are prepared for average student, not for advanced ones. He is no criminal. It is clear that he in self-defense he acted. تصرف للدفاع عن نفسه بس هو مش مجرم. She is an engineer basically. شوف 123. I'm a manager to a big staff, so I have to behave professionally. The of economy reform needs all citizens to be patient and hardworking. The measures. Those who in public service are positive citizens participate. I'm going to an internship. Do an internship. نروح لبعد كده ونعمل 27. The goals for the child doesn't suit his abilities. Set. Human being is to as calamity is to disaster. Person. Salah is talented footballer. Closer. ضخم. Salah has talent as a footballer. Colossal talent. موهبة عظيمة. It will be a real if it doesn't rain this year. Calamity. كارثة. I like meeting and talking to people, so the job of tour guide is a good for me. A good fit for me. أمر ملائم لي. fit هنا بمعنى ملائم. When someone a task he agrees to do it. Takes on يتولى. I go to school in my car, my father's car. Or rather, I am a hard-working, motivated and organized individual. Motivated. نروح. When I was a sales manager, I was awarded a prize for excellence. تميز. Egypt was a finalist in 2021 Africa Cup of Nations. أحد متأهلين للنهائي. There is going to be change with the coming of the new management. Organizational. 2 students, a job interview. The student who played applicants was great. Role played. كانوا بيلعبوا دور. The permanent job I have been is really a good chance. I have been هي المفروض تبقى offered اللي اتعرضت عليا. The good impression Lynn has in the interview helped her get the job. Has made أو given. Give impression. Make impression. We want the next task until we have done the task in hand. Move on to. He made a good impression in the interview. Mahfouz was the Nobel Prize awarded. جائزة رسمية. The team members were, after winning the league, rewarded. اديناهم مكافآت. Is the knowledge or skill you gain from doing a job or an activity. Experience. خبرات. 25 years of work in the field has made him really experienced. ذو خبرة. Visiting Paris is an experience. تجربة لن أنساها. شوف اللي بعدها. Visiting Paris is one of the experiences. يبقى عندنا هنا experience وهنا experiences. طيب مع بعض كده نشوف بقى كده مع بعض 149. Visiting Paris is one of the experiences. خلي بالك اللي فاتت كانت an experience عشان visiting Paris is an experience. لكن one of بيجي دايما وراها جمع. طيب كده احنا خلصنا الفوكابلري. اتفرج عليها بهدوء وبعدين نروح بعد كده ان شاء الله نعمل بارت لوحده الجرامر عشان يبقى تركيزك اعلى. اشوفكم على خير باذن